I laugh at this situation because I see my aunt and my cousins, involved in all of this shit, and they completely kept me out of the picture, right? And I gotta laugh at this shit because this is because of me, this all came to be. Everything they doing, it, it came out of this brain. It's stuff that I thought about, but they made it their own. There's a group of people out there who took all my ideas and all my concepts and my way of thinking and seeing the world and made it their own thing and left me completely out of the picture. I can understand why, but I'm proving everybody that that was wrong, that was the wrong approach. That's why I'm so bothered because I see everybody now trying to take my place, and I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Including my cousins, I gotta say, listen, wait a minute. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to the time that I came to Miami. Let's go back in time 18 years, and let's revisit each year after that. And I can tell you all this stuff and all the ideas and all the shit that I was coming up with. Global, trying to start a global advertisement agency, writing rap songs, coming out with working on a computer, Van Zandt Remodeling Company and a bunch of other things, trying to create, all this stuff that I've been, trying to narrate books on video before YouTube even came around, going going to to a little store, renting buying CDs and videos and exchange a bunch of ideas, a bunch of things, There's so many of them that I cannot remember how many ideas, reading books every day, all these things. And I'm the one coming up with all these ideas, right? And thinking about telling my cousins, like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, whatever, since you work in finance, you can be manager, well, all these things, right? Well, they took all that and ran with it. And I don't know if they included my aunt, and I don't know if they were successful or not, but now I see all these fucking people, like, shoving me to the side. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What they're doing because of me. It all came out of this fucking brain. You know what I'm saying? We can argue about a bunch of little, you know, uh, details here and there, but really, now people can see that who's the person who's the individual who's curious, who's the individual who's always singing, who's the individual who's always acting, who's the individual who's always writing poetry, who's the individual, you know what I'm saying, who's really diverse when it comes to his talents and all that. Well, that's me. It's not my aunt. It's not my cousin. It's not my. If you meet all these fucking people, you say, "Wait a minute, you guys are nothing like this fucking guy." You could say that he's the brains behind this whole operation. You know what I'm saying? He's the person that sparks the flame in people's minds. People look at what he's doing and just in the way he thinks and the way he looks at the world and the way he thinks about the world and all that, and something sparks in their mind. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like trying to overshadow me and to get me out of the way and to kick me away. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You're doing what you're doing because of me, because of this fucking brain. I just think this motherfucker, like, I gotta tell this motherfucker, listen, you're very ungrateful motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I can understand why they did what they did at the time. It was very confusing. I'm trying to deal with a situation that I don't understand. You know that. But now people trying to take over. It's like, nah, 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 you're fucking crazy. But this is only a testament to the truth of what I'm saying here. The truth now is finally coming out. I'm setting everything straight now. You know what I'm saying? I want all the truth to come out. I want this situation to be, to be defined. You know what I'm saying? I see people trying to take over this, and I'm like, why? You have nothing to do with this. My cousins don't know why I'm this way. My cousins don't know what this is happening. My aunt don't know what this is happening. They don't understand it. All they doing is taking my ideas to the next level. That's all they doing basically. But now I see a bunch of fucking people just coming into my life trying to do, and I'm like, why? What the fuck is my aunt doing there? Why is my cousin Virginia? What the fuck is this fucking Cuban guy? What the fuck is this other guy from California? What are all these fucking people chasing? You ain't getting nothing in this life. You have nothing to do with this. Not even my aunt. Not even my cousins. We'll have to discuss that one day. But I'm like, bro, you have nothing to do with any of this. None of you are this way. You're just connected to me. You seen things through my eyes. You understand the world through my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who's very entrepreneurial. But I see everybody trying to take over, and I'm like, why? You're doing what you're doing because of me. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. And we can argue that anytime. I can argue this with anybody. But you're doing what you're doing because of me. This is the brain that sparked the flame. We can go back in time. We can argue about this detail, that detail, or whatever. But I'm pretty sure. I could say, okay, write a list of things that you have done over the years. And I'm going to write a list of things. I don't know what you have written. And you don't know what I have written. And let's compare notes. And let's see what overlaps. Say, okay, we did this, and that. And I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna write this, and that. Let's compare notes. And we're gonna see where the truth overlaps. It's that simple. I got good memory. I never forget. Never.